Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Stuff back in the video today. And today we're going to talk about how Jalen Green is finally taking the next level with the Houston Rockets. I think we're really starting to see Jalen Green kind of, take the next level of him improving as a basketball player. I think what we've seen him do in the last 5 games is truly remarkable because we've seen him have a stretch of games like he is, having right now where he's, putting up high numbers. But I think the difference about, the numbers that he's putting up now, last 3 games, 42 points, 26 points, and 37 points. If you want to go back to the 2 previous games, 19 points and I believe 16 points or 15 points, something like that. He's been averaging 28. He's been averaging 28 points per game over the last 5 games, and also he's had good efficiency. That's one of the things. There's 2 reasons that this is different from what we've seen from Jalen before. He is doing this, and he's scoring the basketball on good efficiency. He scored 42 points on good efficiency with good score, good shot taking. Sometimes we see Jalen put up high numbers, but he's taking a million shots and it has a terrible efficient night, but still managed to score 30, 25 points, something like that. But it was an actual efficient night for Jalen Green when he put 42 points up against the Washington Wizards. He had a good efficient night or afternoon when he scored 26 points against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Same thing goes when he put up 37 points against the Washington Wizards again. So, he's been playing a lot better. I think another different thing that's been in the past with Jalen that has not been the case is the Rockets are playing winning basketball with his success. I said this before, when hating on Jalen Green or just telling the truth about Jalen Green, when Jalen Green in the past has played great basketball, the Rockets have not necessarily played winning basketball. I know the previous 2 seasons in Jalen's rookie and sophomore years, the Rockets weren't a winning team. I don't count that as not playing winning basketball. But I think in other spurts of, throughout the season before this last 9 games, since the Rockets have found success with Jalen Green playing better basketball, I really think that the Rockets had a hard time when Jalen Green was having a good game. The Rockets found a hard time to win ball games. But now that's kind of changed. And I hate the people that are saying this is because of Alperen Sengun, because, it's not because of Sengun. I think Jalen Green, I think that's another thing you can also talk about. Jalen Green plays different basketball when Alperen Sengun is not away. Because I think Jalen Green has the basketball more in his hands. He can create more shots for himself because, Alperen Sengun, when the offense is sitting around him, and Sengun is going to try to get the basketball to everybody else, and sometimes we haven't seen Jalen play the best basketball off the catch. I think that's been a problem. I just think that for sure I can't agree that Jalen and Sengun, they don't really mix well together. I'm not saying one needs to go. I don't think that's the case at all. I think these 2 guys can figure out how to play well with each other. I just think it has to take time, but I definitely would agree with the fact that these guys don't play the best basketball with each other just because of the fact, Sengun runs the offense. Jalen is not good, Jalen needs to create his own shots. He needs the basketball in his hands to make shots and create shots. Yes, we can see Jalen, make shots with, Sengun or someone else getting the ball in his hands, but a lot of Jalen points come from him creating his own shots instead of people, other players creating the shots for him. And I think that's maybe been a problem this season between Sengun and Jalen Green. And I hate the amount of Rockets fans that, people who love Jalen Green and people who hate, people who love Jalen Green and people who love Alperen Sengun, who go against each other. You're not real Rockets fans if you're doing that. So stop being a Rockets fan if you're gonna, put 2 Rockets players against each other. It's not, I think that people who are doing that are not real Rockets fans if you're going to make a competition between these 2 guys, because these are our 2 best players, and Jalen Green has stepped up for the Rockets in the last 5 games throughout this winning streak, and Sengun has been our best player this season, even though Jalen Green has stepped up. So these have been our 2 best players this season, even though Jalen Green has had massive efficiency problems this season, and even though his efficiency has not been great this year, he still has been great for the Rockets in the last 5 games, and he has given the Rockets a fighting chance to make the play-in. I don't know where the Rockets would be without him. So he's taking the next level. I think he is starting to improve his game at such a young age as well. And I think it's really exciting to see him play such good basketball. But at the same time, I'm also really intrigued to see if when Şengün comes back, hopefully that is soon, how different does Jalen Green look with Şengün back? Because I think Jalen Green looks a lot better when Şengün is off the floor, but that doesn't mean Şengün needs to go, because I've been seeing a lot of Rockets fans saying Şengün's the problem. Şengün's the problem. Y'all forget the Rockets were winning games before Şengün got hurt. The Rockets, this winning streak started with Şengün playing great basketball. This winning streak started with Alperen Şengün having a 45-point performance. Or the not the winning streak, because that ended with the Clippers' loss, but this winning streak started the last 8 out of 9 games that the Rockets have won. This all started when Alperen Şengün put up 45 points. Both guys have been effective out of the last 9 games. Both guys have been the reasons why the Rockets are now 33-35 and have a fighting chance to make the play-in. But it's really exciting the way these two guys have played. And Jalen is taking the next step. I think Jalen is taking the next step where kind of Şengün was, and it's dangerous for the Rockets if both Jalen and Şengün are at that level right now where they're turning in to stars. Let me know your thoughts on Jalen Green in the comment section, and peace out.